Hi everyone, hi Mom. This is my latest journal and I made it with my digital kit, Vintage Farmyard. So there are 13 pages in the digital kit, one of them being a journal page. And then there's an ephemera pack, a really large one. I think there's 14 pages. And if you purchase the kit, I send you a bonus page, which I'll show you in the book. This is something I just did this morning. The front cover I'm talking about, not the whole book. A good friend of mine, Vintage Moss, she suggested that I find a really old photo of the Farmer's Almanac. So I thought that was brilliant. And I did want it pretty simple. So this is my version of simple. Let's hold it up. So there's, it's dimensional. There's stenciling there. It's a Prima stencil. And then there's paint and glitter and, yep, all kinds of yummy goodness on there. The only thing I have to do is seal it. I haven't done that yet. There are 2 signatures, and again, I added an extra piece on the outside. When I messed up my last book, I actually liked the way it looked, so I purposely did it this time. And there's wax and paint and ink and whatnot on there. There is some wax on this. All those kind of coppery spots, that's wax. Sorry, I've got a dry throat. Then I've done some Butterbee scrap metal pieces just to protect the edge of the book, as well as the corner pieces, and the Tim Holtz hitch fastener with a hairband closure. Pretty much my signature, I guess. I'm not much for tying things up. So I left this side open so you can tuck, an envelope or whatever you want in there. And we'll just get right into it. So this time, I left it. It's a pretty simple book. It's pretty repetitive, but I absolutely love the colors of this kit. And there's tons of writing space in this book. So there's 4 pages of that, plus you can lift it up and write on the page. Then some photo mats. I also printed on some tracing paper. Now, I wanted to tell you how I did that. Because I've tried many times and, it's a hit and miss thing. So I had done it before where you take your tracing paper and you just tape the edge with washi tape onto a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. It worked okay, except these little black smudges here, it's from hitting the print head. So I'm guessing that it was two-dimensional, maybe. I don't know what it did. And because the paper is really lightweight, right? So I found a solution to that. I used removable tape, so repositionable tape, and I just put a couple of strips at the top of the page and stuck it down, and then I ran it through. So you just have to make sure that it's facing the direction of the heads that the printer will take it, and that's it. I mean, it worked fantastic. I love the way that turned out. So there's a few pages of those in there. Then there's several of these little, I think there's 6 in total of these little journaling cards with the tiny coin pocket. I did a flip this way instead of on the edge of the page, and then I included these as the file folders. Sorry, that dry throat's thrown me off now. Okay, so this journal page here, this comes in the kit. One of my favorite pages. There's the belly band, and there's mason jars, large scallop tags. I did some composition notebook paper in here, construction paper. Okay, so this page here, you can see this page here. This is the bonus page that you would get sent. And then there's more tags. Corner pocket. I turned these into little flips. I printed them once on paper, once on cardstock. I love this one. Actually, my coworker, ex-coworker, she has this exact picture frame, and she says it's 90 years old. So that's kind of cool. And this flips open. And then I kind of did some layering here, and then that just pulls out. Trying to make sure you're completely on camera. And some more writing spots. I love that page so much. You can see there's tons of writing. So here's that's what it would look like. And that was a request from Vintage Moss. So I had to. There you go. There it is in full view. No shortage of writing space in this journal. That is for sure. All the papers have been tea stained. And here's another little, okay, so this is just a piece of scrap from one of the pages that I didn't end up using. Then there's, that's a memory box dragonfly that I've done in embossing powder. You get 2 of these little tags, and then here's one of the booklets that I did in cardstock. And this little pocket is the tea bag. There's another flip, and here's another little booklet. Another corner pocket with a, I think there, I printed 4 of these. I think there's 2 in the kit, but I printed 4. Then I included these. I have a new stamp, and I bought it a while ago actually, but I printed out or stamped out a whole bunch of cards and thought they were kind of appropriate for farming. I always think of food when I think of farming. Another belly band, large tag, and then I have these as cutouts, and I really liked the color for one, because it's kind of black and red, the book, and then the sentiment on there was nice. It's just the definition of remembrance. And another flip, and there's another tea bag and another recipe card. Do I have you like focused in too much maybe? I hope not. There's another, well, I guess this is the first bag you're seeing. So there's a long journaling card that I've tea stained. And this is a napkin I found at Superstore. They're really the big ones, you know, the dinner size, even bigger than the, you know, normal ones. And then I just did a bunch of paint and glitter and whatever, and it does flip up so you can write underneath it. And then there's one on this side. So same thing, different journal card. There's the horse. This, you can tell the difference. Let me flip back. This one's lighter than this. So I took the napkin apart and I sprayed it with tea. The difference is I also sprayed the bag with tea on this one and I didn't on the other one. So I really like this look better. And a little journal card, and then there's 2 more here. Sort of beheaded the chicken on that one with the tab on the top. Didn't mean to. And then another mason jar, flips out. I don't know if anybody noticed, but down here on the page, that's a seal that I made, and it has my initials on it. So that's my signature. And then Another envelope, and I put a recipe card in there. So the book lays pretty flat. It's not overstuffed. I tried to make the spine wider this time so that it wouldn't be so crammed. Okay, so this is something I tea stained up, and it's from Blue Fern Studios, yeah. And then there's the big tag. Another little card. Chickens this time. That also flips out. And another large scallop tag. I love this horse page. 2 pages there, you know that. Excuse me. And this envelope doesn't have anything in it, but it's covering the stitching. I like that one too. Okay, so that's pretty much a, you know, same thing on the other one. These I had to trim them just a little bit more to fit in the tea bag. So if anybody's wondering what they can do with the tea bag, there you go. Just use it as a pocket. Another little tag here with another fold out. And then another corner pocket with another medium-sized file folder. We've got a couple tags here. Okay, and then we're almost at the end, so I wanted to tell you, when this prints out, there are 2. So they both have images. So you can either cut them in half and use 2 separate. You can wrap them on the outside of a page so you've got 2 tucks. Or you can do what I did and use it as a flip, and then on the opposite page I did it the opposite way so the other image is showing and this one's covered up. So several options. Here's the last notebook, and there are also 4 pages in that. It also does flip right up for writing underneath. And then another tuck spot. So there you go. The paper, this one is Prima, and the front paper back here is Paper Studio from the big postage, I think it is. I don't even know. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the book. Lots and lots of writing. You can tell that there's tons of writing. So it is in the store. You can go hop on over and check it out. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks for leaving a comment. Bye.